Is it Memorial Day? Yeah. Oh man, I need a towel because I'm sweating up a storm. Like, hey Cleveland, come here for a second, good sir. All right, here we go, family. We about to get this thing started. I know, got to break out your glasses, get your water, get your water, get your water, get your water. Uh, I'm just waiting for Cleveland. I'm gonna go and get started. So I want to send shots out to the family out there on Spreaker, YouTube, and of course, Cleve. Give me one of those right there. I couldn't move because I might knock something out.
What?
One of those rags. Give me one of those rags. Right. Shouts out to Brother Shaka. How you doing, brother? Somebody else is up on the line. Now we can get started. Woo. Yeah, just teas, stuff like that. Of course, some miso soup in there because that's liquid, right? Throw the miso soup up in there. Second 7 days will be water only, right? So be doing water for. See, I had to build me a little pyramid because last time I came off too fast and messed my body up. So first 7 days be water, tea, like of course miso soup. I'm gonna throw that in there. Then second 7 days will be water only. That'll be day 8 through day 14. Water only. Now, within that week, day 10, 11, and 12 will be no food, no water. Then the last 3 weeks will be water, juice. I will work my way back up to water, juice, tea, and the miso soup, and then I will move on to something else. All right. You know, shouts out to Mr. House. I see you out there. I am great. Thanks. Saw some of the pics from the trip. What were some of the activities you guys did? Basically, hiking and dodging the sun as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it was hot as I don't know, man. It was ridiculously hot. We went hiking. The young people went swimming. Um, they played ultimate frisbee. Uh, and then also we had a ceremony for Brother Cleve. Cleve went through a vision quest. Sit out there in the woods all by himself all night. You know, made me proud. You know what I'm saying? And was up there at camp right at sunrise. I mean, the sun came up. He waited a little while. He saw that we weren't coming right then, and he got up and kicked into it. What they have? No, they got this thing called they call it a beach. But if you've been to anywhere, no archery yet. No archery. We working on that. We gotta get. Is there anybody in the community, anybody around us that is an expert with archery that possibly come out and teach our kids or teach us some archery? Because I would love to learn how to shoot bow and arrow as well. We didn't have that. But y'all know what it is. We gotta get that water. Let me get my water on. I ain't had no water. Start my day off. Start my fast off. We're moving. We're grooving. Of course, y'all know as I start getting hungry and really experiencing hunger, I'm gonna be doing a lot of research on shit. So y'all get ready for it, because the research is gonna be pouring in. So y'all already know. Those that been with me on this before, you already know. Hunger makes you want to do something. So I'm gonna start working on some. I might finish another book, but hey, who knows? All right, so here we go. You are now listening to the best. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simba production, and this is the Daily Toast. Strive to blow up your old paradigm. Grab your water. Let's get it. Drink your water. Uh-oh. Come on. Drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath. Drink. Oh, I gotta open the phone line. Drink. Now lift your glass and drink your water. Now lift your glass and drink your water. Now lift your glass and drink your water. Now lift your glass. Drink. Now move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Come on, move your body. Move your body. Drink. Now the most important part, family, here we go. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass and toast your ancestors. Now lift your glass. Drink. You wanna mix it up? Take your breath and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink. Lift your glass and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass and drink some water. There we go. Lift your glass and drink some water. I'm trying to open these lines up. Lift your glass and drink your water. Shouts out to Terrace, shouts out to CeeLo, shouts out to Brother Anubis, shouts out to Brother Shaka. Who else out there? I got 5, I only said 4. Shouts out. We're gonna toast up these ancestors. Talk a little bit. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass and drink some water. Lift your glass. Drink. Lines are now officially open. We're going to toast these ancestors.
You are the first participant on the call.
Oh, I'm the
Please
first
hold while we
participant
wait for the others to
Please
join.
wait while others wait to join. All right. So I don't know who's going to join this morning, but we're going to kick it up. It's the holiday, and I felt so good just being able to slip in. You know what I'm saying? We had the Malcolm X Festival last week. We had the camping trip this week. Man, we got the Gye-Nyame Warrior Training next week, and we got a camping trip coming up in June. And I also got to check my dates because since I'm going on this fast, I got to make sure that I will be off of it before the camping trip. Oh, if not, we'll make arrangements. All right, so Somebody asks, no archery. Nope, we don't have no experts in the community with archery or any connections with people with archery at this point in time. But we would like to move to being able to do some archery. Somebody on the Gye-Nyame journey said, I heard you mentioned that the dam. I have been there a few times, but never at the Capri Trail. That is not really a beach, more like a lake to me. It's not even a lake, bruh. It's actually, the dam is not even a lake. You know what I'm saying? It's big. My daughters have never been to ocean, so they look at me like, Daddy, is this the ocean? I can't wait to take them to like a Great Lake or even to an ocean and have them be able to look out there and see forever. You know what I'm saying? Because when you can look at it, when you can look at something and you can look across it, beautiful, beautiful group campsite out there, and we take advantage of it as often as we can. Right? So now, one of the pieces that we're working on is setting up trips for family, and also I want to know, I mean, because we want to do, because a brother suggested that we need to do a brother camping trip, a brother retreat. You know what I'm saying? Where we gonna, deal with some of the issues that we got to deal with as men, with men as together. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm thinking about that too. So today is day 1. I'm on my fast, so let's see how far I can make it this time. I did the whole 21 days last time. We're going to see if we can go and do it again. Almost about the same time. So we're going to finish the water and we're going to get into the toast. Lines are open if anybody want to call in and conversate about anything on this Memorial Day, this Ancestral Memory Day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going through another one of the books that I put together. Let me see what I got in here to share with you. All right, this is the beginning. I don't know, I might have read this to y'all before. Your love seeps through cracks of a broken heart, healing, making someone whole. That's the haiku. It's called Freedom Within, haiku by Hatim, right? One of my first published haiku was about the power of love and what a powerful idea to start with. In my personal life, it was love that changed me. I am not talking about the love of a person, but the idea of divine love. This love flowed from me and through me, and when I began to open up my heart and let it flow, my life began to change from the bleak existence that I had accepted and blossom into what it has become. This love seeped through the cracks and didn't heal. And didn't heal them, but smashed them like eggshells, allowing me to enter a new world. Now, it did not free me from the struggles of life. In fact, it intensified them to help smash what I thought I was. The divine love continued to smash the new shells that I erect along the way. As human beings, we have a tendency to want to hold on to ideas of who we are and transform ourselves into human things. We find a comfortable vantage point and settle in. But in my case, the love that surrounds my life was not having it. It seems to go berserk when I find a gentle pasture to settle into. I realize that these pastures are nothing but traps, whether they take the form of relationships, religious beliefs, levels of knowledge, or etc. This divine love that I am speaking of finds this insulting, not insulting to itself, but to me. This divine constantly shows me new things that forces me to betray comforts to move higher in my evolution. I don't know how far it will take me, but I don't care. I will follow it. And I share it for the rest of this incarnation. What a beautiful journey I have chosen, moving to make myself whole. All right. That's one of the first haikus in there. So now what the whole idea was, I started writing haikus, and because I had a blog at the time, I decided that I would take the haiku and turn well, I ain't gonna say each one, but the ones that really affect me, I would turn them into a blog post. So I did that for about 2, maybe 3 years, and eventually I just took them down and I put them in a book. So those people that are interested in creating a book, one of the first things I will always suggest is start blogging. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what stuff because I've been able to pull down 2 books off of all the blogs that I did. 2 books off all the blogs that I did, right? And it's and you get to go back and you get to review some stuff. Be like, wow, I don't believe I wrote that. I had to go back a couple of times and check and be like, yo, maybe I didn't write this. But you know, you surprise yourself. So come on, y'all, let's drink our water together. Y'all know water is a major pillar of the lives, so we got to go and make sure we get our proper water. I'm gonna start my workouts again, and yeah, we're gonna see about this 21 days, family. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, son. Oh, you're coming? Okay. No. I said okay.
Oh no! It's the enemy of the ambrosia. It's the enemy of the ambrosia. It's that Shaka Hasbury with that June shit. What's going on, Shaka?
What's going on with you?
I'm chilling, man. It's good to see you. Hold on, I got Mr. Hauser says, love or no love, we tend to move from prison to prison in the evolutionary process. And Spirit says, what the heck? I'm going to end up in hell messing with you. Hey, prison to prison. You know what I'm saying? Some prisons good, some prisons bad. All prisons, right? You know, and we just got to break through, right? That's why we do the Daily Toast, so that we go and remind each other about what's going on out there. Shouts out to Miss Navita Nelson. I see you up there online, right? And I have to apologize to some of the people because when we was out in the woods, I know the reception was kind of horrible, but that's what happens when you in the woods, all right? So I'm trying to finish the water. But Shaka, what's going on with you while we finishing up the water? What's going on, my friend?
Man, I am recuperating my my inventory. I don't know how. I came to Columbus with 10 gallons and I came back with 1. And I think that right now it's time to get back on top before I come back to Columbus.
Yeah, dude. You can't come down. Once you establish that, you can't come down here empty. Now you know, like I said, you done declared war on that ambrosia. I'm gonna whoop your ass. We gonna whoop your ass. But hey, I'm gonna let you get out how you get out right now. You know, because after the Malcolm X festival and the camping trip, I'm broke. So I'm just waiting for the finances to come, and then I'll start brewing again. But hey, you know, like I said, and then also we got a brother that's in 3rd grade, man. He's brewing. And I can't wait. I hope that you're here so that you can come, you know, because I told him, because, you know, he's still doing like the half gallons right now. But he developed, I showed him how he developed a SCOBY. His SCOBY is not in our line. He started his own line of SCOBYs.
What? Right?
Yeah. Now this is how you do that. You know, if you keep a bottle of apple cider vinegar. I ain't saying try to do it on purpose, but every now and then, the mother forms a SCOBY. So his mom had brought some apple cider vinegar to work, and we forgot that we left it in the cabinet. And I pulled it out one day. I said, we got apple cider vinegar in there. And it was a SCOBY floating in there. She said, well, my son said he wanted to learn how to brew. I said, listen, I'm not even going to give him one of mine. I'm going to give him this SCOBY right here, and he could start his own line of SCOBYs. So he made his first batch, and they reported back and said it was good. But I told him, I said, man, you owe me some of your drink. Because I can't wait to taste it, because he's going to be one of the first ones. I mean, if he sticks at it from 10 years old on, come on, man. You should. Somebody said you should consider getting a DSLR camera for your setup. What is a DSLR camera? You familiar with that, Shaka?
I've heard of them before, but nah, don't get me the lion, man.
Sister Navita said, "Are you doing the next camping trip?" Look, talking to you, Shaka. She's saying, Are you going on the next camping trip?"
When is it?
June. I get it to you. I don't remember those days. I'm going. I'm pressed about this fast right now. So,
Yes.
Brother Anubis, DSLR camera, please explain just a little bit. Because if it's one of those cameras that can stream, I think I'm going to look into that. You know what I'm saying? So we finishing up the water, but yeah. So digital single lens reflex camera is what quite a lot of professional filmmakers are using to shoot with them. Digital single lens reflex camera. I'm gonna look that up. That sounds kind of hot. Do it shoot lasers? All right, let me finish. All right, I still got a little bit of that red June now. Because I'm going into survival mode, I will be opening up. This is brother Shaka's first. I ain't gonna say his first, but this was his first recipe. Now this was your first recipe. I don't know if you can see right now.
I can't believe you still got that, man.
Oh, dude. I mean, the bottle was pretty, and if I wasn't in amp. Can you close the basement door, please? If I wasn't in Ambrosia survival mode, I wouldn't open it. But if I can't make it to the next batch, I will be opening this. Right? That's that bottle that Brother Shaka gave me. This is that June, that Baba June, right? So, hey, now this one is strong, so I could take small shots of this until I make it through to that Ambrosia, right? Cannon Rebel is a very good tool.
Open that up while we on camera.
You say who?
I said you might as well go ahead and pop that cork while you on camera.
Oh, no. I'm not, no. Not yet. You know why? Because I still got that red. Watch this. It's been sitting here for about 3 days. And it's just a little bit in there, but hey. We gone. So this one has aged. And I like how it's pouring. Those that can see it's foaming a little bit. You can tell that it aged a little bit. So the bacteria and yeast is eating up all of the sugar. Oh my God. All right, so let's go and do this toast. Then I go and start my day. Let me see. For those that don't know, today is Umoja. Today is Umoja. For those who don't speak the language, is unity. The demonic principle today is truth. The color is violet. The hermetic law is mentalism. Male, day name, if you was born on this day, is Quojo. Female is Adjua. All right, we have from the African-centered cultural virtue and value system, emotional emancipation circles. The virtues that they use, we got the Wolof, we have Taranga, which is a sense of hospitality. In Akan today, we got ethics. In Akan, the virtue of the day is truth. And in Yoruba, we have Suru. Is the top still on there?
Yep.
We have Suru, which is patience. All right, let's get to toast the stars of the show. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator of the universe, that first ancestor, And we all say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the stars of the show. We have Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis. Where is my ancestor book? Hold on. I don't even want to start reading unless I know where my ancestor book is. Cleveland.
Your little book?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Found it. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walton, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Bart Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, Nail, No More Angst, Pat Maya Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxter brother, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McQuay, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randleman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lovina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Wells, Dave Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. On to the pretty book. DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., William Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tom Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgia Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold. Let me see something. Okay. Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Shelley Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson. Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staton, Joel Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lillian Green, Nathan Green, Bat Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders. All right. We lift up our glass to our ancestors, to our personal ancestors, to those who shoulders we stand upon. We lift it up and we say, Ashe. All right, family. From there we move to the present. I forgot you was on the line. You scared the hell out of me.
Hey, when you say James Harrison,
who?
James Harrison.
Uh-huh.
Are you talking about the brother that used to work at? Oh yeah.
James Harrison.
Photographer. Used to work at 810 or 818.
Do you remember where I said it? Because a lot of these people I don't know. Other people send them in, so I don't know. But you do know, you remember the dude that used to run, not NIAP, but oh yeah, he passed away. Maybe 2 years ago.
Oh yeah. Who you talking about? Ward?
No. Terrell House, if you still online, you know who I'm talking about. Was it Eddie? I thought you knew him, but I don't know. The Harrison.
Okay.
Do you remember where I read it at? Is it in the first list or is it in when I pull a book out?
James Harrison must have been in the book because he was one of the last 30 names that you did.
Okay, James. I see him. That's one of Elder Phyllis's ancestors. So I don't know if this guy that worked over there at oh yeah. CeeLo says she put in her guard today 2 8-foot beds. What are you growing in there in particular? So we raise up the glass to that. We toast the present moment. You already know we spoke about it. Activate the reticular formation. We are hunting down Umoja today. Where's Umoja happening in your community? Right?
I got to share some Umoja right now.
Oh, hold on. Let me finish the toast. Hold the Umoja. Hold the Umoja. All right? We're going to go to the future, our children, on to infinity. Y'all know that. We toast and we say Ashe. Now we move on to all of our relations. We toast. And last but not least, we toast. We toast the most powerful being in the room. And that's each and every last one of you. I send it up and I say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We wish you peace, power, and joy. Now, Brother Shaka, it's emoji time, man. It's emoji time.
Yes. I would say some 15 years ago, I would sit at this woman's table and she would teach my daughter everything from Spanish to Arabic. Miss Laura, you know Miss Laura.
Nah, I know.
And she would and we would break fast, and she would boil these eggs and put them in the middle of the table, and you know, we break fast together and everything. Now the piece is that through her, I became a mentor for a young brother that at that time I called Kid Lee. Kid Lee was fascinated about hip hop. I mean, fascinated. And so I took him to the beginning. I took him to Beach Street. I took him to Wild Style. I took him to everything that he wanted to learn about hip hop, and he absorbed like a sponge, right?
Right.
And so, you know, I started using him as my kind of like my protege. I would record him and quiz him on tape. I'd ask him, like, you know, why, you know. And one time he said some fascinating things. He was like, "Hey, one day Columbus Kids is gonna get big, and when I make it there, I'm taking a whole bunch of people with me, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And so this was 15 years ago. Lo and behold, the day after the Malcolm X Festival, I'm on Mount Vernon in a little event that they had out there with a bounce house and jazz band and all of that. We find out I come into this place where all of my familiar people that wasn't at the Malcolm X Festival, they were there. I'm talking about the people that I bring on stage with me. I'm talking about the Willoughbys, you know, the cats that historically I shared the stage with. And lo and behold, I see Kid Lee. But he don't go by Kid Lee no more. He's some big time hip hop act out of Columbus now named Vada, V-A-D-A. So he comes on. I'm going on Facebook Live. As soon as he sees me, he starts yelling like crazy. Like, I haven't seen you in 20 years. And I go on live, and he tells the story. And this is the part that, you know, for me was, I mean, it really warmed my heart, man. Is that he goes on Facebook Live and he's like, "Yo, there's 3 people in this whole world that's responsible for me in hip hop." And he's like, you know, my uncle, because I used to steal his gear. The second one's a long, long story, but the most important one is this brother right here. This is my long lost brother. I haven't seen him in forever. And, you know, he used to take me off the street when I was breaking into cars and stuff like that. I mean, he said this stuff. And I'm like, as I'm looking all around in the nowadays to plant these seeds in these young folks today,
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden, this youngster reminds me of how long I've been doing this. And in that one little just acknowledgement, he showed me how important I was to that whole culture of people that I knew in my heart was important to me. And in the spirit of Umoja, it really does, I mean, that, in a sense, lifted me up from a place that was questionable for a long time. Because, Tim, you ever go into a spell, man, where it's like you do this so long, you're like, what do I do this for?
Would you?
And then somebody young reminds you of exactly why. And that's what I experienced then. And it was tremendous to me. It was as much of a breakthrough as the story I told of at the Phoenix Academy here when a little kid, you know, started reciting minute by minute for me. I'm like, oh my goodness. You know, these little ones, they talking back now. And they talking big, and they speaking the truth. And how can he deny that? You know what I mean?
Right. You said minute by minute, huh?
Yeah.
Minute by minute, huh? See, I think I know that one.
Good.
Minute by minute, hour by hour, you lose your history, you lose your power. Minute by minute.
That one right there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So, yeah, man. So, hey, all right, family. I'm gonna get the day started. Cause you know the first 3 days is the joint. After the third day, we cool. But now I was looking at, because I found my notes from last year. Hold on. I found my notes.
You talking about the first 3 days of a fast?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, time out, because I'm strongly considering, Hatem.
Go ahead.
I'm strongly considering, like, you know, I mean, if you got patience with a brother to walk through, you know, I might do it this time. I mean, my pockets is like, hey, you ain't got no choice right now.
Hey, it does save you some money.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. It does. It can save you some money, but also for the health benefits as well as the spiritual benefits. Because one of the pieces that we lose track of is that as human beings, we developed in a way to where better yet, the environment we developed in was an environment where we were not able to eat every day. I'm talking about ancient. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, well, hell, we just go 200 years ago. Hell, we go, for some of us, we go to our childhoods. We just wasn't able to eat there every day. And our bodies were designed for that. And for the way that we're eating now, because what we got to understand, the human body is a shortcut machine. It's looking for shortcuts. So it's not going to suffer on purpose. So it will eat and eat and eat and store fat, as much fat as it can, because it never knows when it's going to get another opportunity. So sometime what we have to start doing is we have to start taming our personal beast, right? And so now what I'm going on, I'm shooting for another 21 days, because I ain't fast from last year to now. Going for another 21 days. Those people that want to fast with me, you don't have to do the whole 21 days. You do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Do some time, but try to pull in your physical. You know what I'm saying? We need to sharpen those 5 things: that intuition, that mental, that emotional, that spiritual, and that physical. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, I'm trying to sharpen those, you know, and I struggle through, you know. I got another brother that said he was interested, so you won't be the only one.
Okay.
So what you trying to do it? He done
Yeah,
got
I am.
What?
All right. So how many days you going?
What's wrong?
I don't know yet, man. I don't know. I feel like whatever I say, if I say one day, I'm probably lying. So I don't even want to. I don't want to speak it. I just want to do it.
We come back.
I'd rather.
Well, hey,
right?
bring her in.
When you drop me.
No, bring her
You
in.
understand?
I can do the show.
Yeah.
I got somebody that want to learn about ambrosia. So
Yeah.
plus I got Shaka on the phone, so if she want to talk, I'll talk to her about it right now. But I'll join you. Just let me know your program and schedule. All right. So basically the fast for those. All right. Let me read what I got. So last year I figured out I had to do. I'm doing a pyramid. I know. Look, yeah, brother Chief, right? He put it on back of a manila folder, right? So first 7 days is water, tea, juice.
He said, come on.
Right? Water, tea, or juice. You know what I'm saying? And then also, I'm doing a little bit of miso soup. Right? Because these 7 days is like, boom, just straight liquid. It's a liquid fast. Right? Now, next 7 days for me will be broken down into all water. So, from day 8, day 9, day 8 and day 9 is pure water. Day 10, 11, and 12 is nothing. I'm not doing water. I'm not doing juice. I'm not doing food. I'm doing absolutely nothing. Then day 13, 14 is water only. Well, actually, Let me think about that. I'm gonna think about that. Because I tried to do 3 days without water. That was rough. But it did help me with some other stuff. But I could do it. So day 13, 14 is water only. And then day 15 to day 21 is water, juice, tea. Going right back to that piece. So we're building, we're shutting down. Like, for example, Shaka, a fast, right? A fast does not necessarily mean you have to stop eating all foods. Let's say you just decide that you don't want to do sugars. Let's just, how you doing today? Let's just decide. Let's say you decide that you want to limit something, right? So I have a sister that wants to talk about the ambrosia. Has she tasted it before? Have you tasted it before? Vicky, has he tasted it before?
No.
Okay, cool. Now this one was made by my friend. Can you get her a glass? I'll give her a little bit. And the guy that made this just happened to be online. All right, so this one is called Red. Now, it's good, but it ain't good as mine. But I'm gonna show you now. The reason, and I'll be able to answer any questions. Just take it off. This one's.
How you doing? Good.
So.
When we come back, just try it, and then when we come back.
Oh, I like her.
You like it?
Yeah.
She liked the red. Shaka, you got something you want to say to her, man?
Well, you know, there's nothing to say. The proof is in the pudding.
Oh, the proof is in the Oh, you very arrogant, sir. But no, now, any questions that you have about it? Now, this is a natural probiotic that has, it uses a process that helps, how can I put it? It uses yeast and bacteria to eat up the sugars within the tea, and it makes the tea more, how can I put it? It makes the tea more helpful to your body because it uses the fermenting process, and of course the fermenting process make it easier for your body to digest. It also feeds your microbiome, which helps you move towards being a little healthier.
Yeah.
All right. So and like I said, I make it here. My brother make it. I can teach you how to make your own if you want to make your own. So it's all, and it's
It tastes good.
right. So now this one he uses in this mixture here. This is the red. This the bottle you gave me. You gave me the red. What teas are you using?
Now that's the red.
Oh, that's just the red. So that's just
The red.
rooibos.
I'll tell you, it's a very simple difference, Hatem, between the red and the red. The red is actually a wine color because I use the hibiscus or the sorrel.
Hibiscus, right.
Right. So that, you know, from the flower petals, it turns it red. What you have, which is a slightly darker tint than your ambrosia, is with the red rooibos. And that's what gives it that. Now, the more that I studied about...
Question.
Yeah.
Does this use the gunpowder, or you just use straight rooibos as your base tea?
No, that's got the gunpowder and rooibos. Here's the reason. It's because the caffeine actually does play a very big role in the transformation process.
Yes, it does.
All right. Red rooibos is a non-caffeinated tea. And so with there being no caffeine in it, and with the nutrients that is in the red rooibos, because the red rooibos comes from an African honey bush, right? And
she said
it's
it
nothing
tastes like
but medicine. And
She
so
said
what
it-
happens is that because there's no caffeine, it maintains its smooth flavor throughout the fermenting process. Because no matter how long you steep the tea, it will not get bitter because it's non-caffeinated.
Okay. Now she said it
All right.
reminded her of a drink from home because you from Ghana as well, right?
No, I'm from Sierra Leone.
You from Sierra Leone?
Yeah.
Okay.
The palm tree.
Okay.
They call it palm wine.
Oh, palm. Ooh, they remind you of palm?
Oh wow, yeah.
That's kind of strong.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm happy or I'm hurt.
No, it's nice. I like it.
Palm wine is strong, man.
Palm is it's a mead, right?
No, palm wine?
The
No,
palm
it's
tree,
not
they
mead.
harvest it from the.
Cause you know they put a hole in the palm tree and they allow the sap. But actually, I guess it would be kind of like a.
Yeah, it is like a.
It's not like a mead. It's rough though. The ones I had is rough.
And we put sugar in it a little bit.
Right. But it's a fermented. It's a
Yeah.
fermented piece.
Yeah.
Now another thing that you can use, cause I understand they was trying to hustle you down at the gym, as far as the probiotics. If you were to basically like take cabbage or beets, you know, it's real easy to ferment those things. Because basically what they talk about with the probiotics is probiotics are positive positive microorganisms that you put in your body, which in America you don't get anymore because everything is processed, everything is sterilized, so you don't get it. But like in Ghana or Sierra Leone, y'all still use a lot of fermented foods, whether y'all got the fish and y'all allow it to, y'all salt it and let it dry out in the sun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the, what's that stuff you like to eat? The Cheeto, and stuff like that. All that stuff is fermented. And it's real good. What it does is feed the microbiome. So, and combine that with your workout. You know what I'm saying? You bring your microbiome into balance. And
the product you're trying to sell, $250.
Shaka, you hear that? $250.
Yeah.
See, and then also Shaka did some research. He found out that the process that we use, the same process that they use to get
so why don't you
for people to do.
Then?
Huh?
Why don't you develop it and sell it?
Oh, I am. I mean, really. I mean, but it's like I'm trying to do it on a small scale because it becomes complicated once you. You know what I'm saying? Because, and you know, I have.
See, now here's the thing though, Hot Tim.
Go ahead.
This is where you gotta flip it because your wife is the Trojan horse.
Yeah.
For that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because
hey, she don't like being called a horse, man.
Oh no, Trojan horse is a positive thing.
If the Trojan horse wasn't positive for Troy, for the Trojans. Hey, give me that water in there, Cleve.
Yeah, but it's nice. It's really good. And thus, it start going. You're the more than you saw the product.
I'll join you. Just let me know you gotta hydrate. You do gotta hydrate, but I'm doing the whole waterless piece for a whole nother reason. But I make it through. How much weight did you?
You drink it.
You lose a lot of weight. You can see.
Yeah, I lost a whole lot of weight. So if you already little Anubis, I wouldn't even suggest it. Last time I did the 20.
Hey, time out. I
came down to about 145
I lost
pounds.
so much weight last time. I was scared. You know what? I was expecting for Sally's brother to come on the screen.
Be like these poor kids. Hey, give me that water in there, Clay. No, it's water right there.
I just wanted to throw 38 cents through the screen.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome. So if you have any questions, let me know. I have some probably within the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Oh, I'll be here. I think I'll be at your door every day sleeping now waiting for it. It's
Hey,
so good.
you know, I'll be there before 2 weeks is up. I mean,
Hey, see now, because he'll be here, so I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Because they go out, they work out, so. Hey, man. Now, once again, you declaring war. You stepping over the goddamn boundaries, my friend. All right? I'm just like, good grief. Now, and I'm gonna start my workout too with the fast too, Anubis. How much weight did you lose from your last fast? I think I lost about 45 pounds. I gained them back.
Did you say 45 pounds?
Somewhere. Let's say, I ain't gonna say. Let's say about 25 pounds. I don't wanna get you all. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of weight, especially in the last 7 days. The last 7 days, it got bad. My sister came over here and threatened to kick my ass, and you know, she had me by a couple of pounds too. I'm like, yo, I mean a whole lot of pounds. I was like, I might lose weight, hi Tim, but Jesus, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to clean out my body. But then also I'm trying to show people that the shit is possible, because they tell you that if you don't drink water for 3 days, you die. That's bullshit, because I did it. They tell you that if you don't eat for 2 weeks, you die. That's bullshit. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to show people is that it's possible. Then also I'm trying to get my intuition, my mental, my emotional, my spiritual, my physical together, right? And this is my concentrated time in doing that, family. This is my concentrated time in doing that. So one of the things, that's my sister calling. She must have heard the word. Oh, you about to start another one? Nah, hell no. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, man. It's just the whole piece is about bringing things into alignment. Now I might not be able to be as active on the camping trip, but this is what's dope about that. I done trained enough of my young men to be able to handle it. Uh-oh. It must be something important. All right, family. I'm going to go. Thank y'all. Peace out. Tylise, what's going on? What?
Last week.
You said what?
I forgot to call you right for time. Last week. What you doing? Camping?
Oh, Tylise, I just cut off my show so that you could call in.